Hello there everyone, you know who I am, E.T. Templar, alien crusader from beyond the heavens, here to entertain and destroy through the power of me, magic, and in this video we're just reacting to some choice parts of a Peets stream at Foodie Beauty. So, everyone who has subscribed recently and watched the hell of my content, thank you so much. You've literally, resuscitated this channel, so thank you so much for that. And I'm not going to be tearing down people in these videos. I'm just going to be giving my crappy opinion on Peets and his shenanigans here, but let's roll this. So the first one is at 53:26, and I'm not going to tell you what's coming up, so we'll just see what he has to say.
I enjoyed it. Looking forward to the the Boba Fett spinoff. That should be a lot of fun. Favorite My Little Pony?
Before I get to that, you know, it's been brought to my attention, or maybe Chantel's even said that Peets has been depressed, and that's really sad to hear. And I'm pretty sure Peets, it probably doesn't help him that he's living with Chantel, because, you know, Chantel probably doesn't even give this guy any attention. I think she's been treating him like shit. You know, but then again, Peets also puts himself in that situation with Chantel. But this guy's just you know, from what I've seen so far, you know, just another lovable nerd. Yes, he's into My Little Pony, which he's about to get into, which kind of creeps me out a bit, but I guess if that's your jam and there's no other ulterior motives, enjoy. But yeah, they've been saying he's been suicidal, which, if I had a message to send out to Peets if he ever comes across this, is don't do it, man. You have, like you said, the Boba Fett spin-off shows. You have so many more shitty Marvel movies to look forward to. I know that's his thing. And more video games if he's into that. There's more comic book shit around the corner, and it wouldn't be worth it to Sudoku yourself, man. I know YouTube's sensitive about that stuff, and I know that's also kind of a joke saying it in that context, but yeah, Pete's, that'd be shitty, man.
Character? Fluttershy.
Oh.
I do also really love Pinkie Pie and Rarity are tied for second, but Fluttershy is my favorite. She's so nice.
I mean, it's nice there's people who are into that, but I don't know. Me personally, that just gives me just bad vibes when a grown-ass man likes a show designed for little girls. But I don't know. I've never seen the show personally, and I'm never going to watch it because, again, that's just not my thing. So let's move to 54, 56. See what this is. 54, 56. Where are you?
I should probably start the new series. Why do I like My Little Pony? That's for little children. Because it's a well-made show. And, it's made...
Plus, I heard there was an episode in Season 5 that's based against communism. So, hey, if a show's raising up kids against the bullshit of communism, gets my seal of approval, I guess.
Made by adults who want to entertain themselves.
Yeah, it's kind of iffy.
They just make sure that it's appropriate for kids. That's the key thing. A good kids show actually should be entertaining for adults, just made appropriate for kids.
But then again, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, X-Men, you know, I guess technically it's not wrong, but then again, I don't know. There should be a point in which someone outgrows certain things, but then again, you know, I'm not an asshole. I'm not going to tell people not to enjoy things like other people on this platform.
You know, same thing with, I have seen Star Wars Visions. I don't think I finished it.
Oh, it's 59, 56. Whoops.
I forgot. I haven't actually finished Star Wars Visions. I should do that.
I heard Star Wars Visions sucked ass, and I ain't gonna touch that one. The new Star Wars at Disney, I ain't touching that shit. Mandalorian was cool, but anything outside that's Just grade A garbage, if you ask me. Alright, here we go.
D. Woods, noticed you only eat the milk chocolate M&Ms. Why not the ones with peanuts? Because I don't like the peanut ones. Thoughts on Jay?
See, and if there's people hating on Peets, like, which I'm pretty sure HayDur Nation will probably get onto at some point if they haven't already, this guy's just like a harmless fucking nerd like I am.
Willow and Ben getting back together? Who cares? Honestly, I don't really care about, I also loved Ren and Stimpy as a kid. I had 2 Ren and Stimpy tapes. Regular one and one for Christmas album.
I don't know what the shit he's talking about, because I wasn't really raised with a TV, so not really familiar with Ren and Stimpy. I just know that it's a far out, like, kids cartoon show with weird, like, just strange shit in it.
I think I still know the words to Happy Happy Joy Joy.
Oh, I've heard of that.
And most of the words to Royal Canadian Yaxman.
Okay, here's some
Shower bully, my vag can cure your depression, money back guaranteed.
And then he follows it up with that even creepier statement. It's like, oh man. Peets.
I don't want to pay for sex, though.
Hey, the man has standards. That's more than I can say about most other men, so I'll give him points on that. Okay, I'm gonna skip this next one because he doesn't like Linkin Park. That's just kind of heresy if you ask me. But there was something funny at an hour and 37 mark. Of course, these are just some of my highlights. You guys could probably find some better ones. Alright, here we go.
I am not looking for a wife.
Why not? Isn't that the point of, like, a relationship? I mean, that's the end goal, right? That's just silly.
2000's only ended 11 years ago. Ugh, I know. So long. Randy Savage to the rest of it was a Randy Savage, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah! Beach Girl, I do not go on Reddit.
Good man. Reddit's a festering shithole site. There's nothing good on Reddit except a bunch of angry social justice warriors and, you know, shitheads like that. As long as some pure degeneracy, which I'll do a video on that later. Did I get this right?
As far as personality, character, humanity, honestly, I'm not... There's nothing really specific that I'm looking for.
No one gives a shit. I don't know who that is.
I mean, it's like, I need someone who's like... I'm not outdoorsy. Can you get a Ric Flair woo? Woo!
That's great, man. So, the guy also likes wrestling, probably. So, this Peets is, like, as harmless as a Snuggles bear. Unless if their shit is past or there's ulterior motives to liking My Little Pony. But, other than that... Now, of course, there's some point in the stream that someone asks the trap question. And I don't mean that as in it's a trap, if you feel me. The trap question I'm talking about, social justice warriors love doing this with straight men, right? Especially if they're white and straight. They'll ask, will you date a trans woman? And in this world, right, of preference is key, when a white straight man answers this, and it's not in the way that they think, they get bent out of shape. And I'm going to, like, play this situation out. So, if someone was to ask me, would you date a trans woman? I would say, hell no. That is not my preference. See, and then at that point, they'll say I'm a transphobe and I hate trans people, and it'll launch into a social justice a rant for about 20, 30 minutes and how I'm a piece of shit and how blah, blah, blah. But in all reality, like, that's my preference, right? And these are people who believe that preference is key, right? Preference is your happiness. So no matter what your orientation is, it's what your preference is. Presumably over people, like, over the age of 18 or 20. But to get back with my own answer of that question, I would say, hell no. And I'd say, okay, how mad would you be if you drove through a fast food drive-thru, right? And you ordered the Whopper or the hamburger, right? So you order a hamburger, that's what you want. Or you're at a Taco Bell and you order a taco, for example, right? I'll take the Doritos Locos Taco. So you pull through, you get your bag, you pull away without checking the bag. You open the bag, suspecting to get a taco, and there's a hot dog in there. Okay, so the euphemism here is that it's like false advertisement. If you have the equipment for a male, that's not what I'm looking for. See, there's gender dysphoria, okay, I get that. There's people who feel as if they weren't born other ways. That's weird to me. I don't understand it. But if that's what you believe, what have you? The only thing I'm saying here is that people are utilizing this trans movement and elements of LGBTQ to push their fetishization on other people, to force them to do things they're uncomfortable with. And this is like most other, like, social justice, cultural Marxism stuff or shit, right? It's to push people and to bully them into ways of thinking, right? You step in line, bigot, right? And that's no difference when people ask, would you date a trans woman? And of course, again, that question, I wouldn't, even if they had undergone reassignment surgery, because, again, that's my preference. I like my shit to be basic with no add-ons or DLC content. You feel me? Okay. So, again, that's my preference, but then again, if there's people who can't handle that, you can scream transphobe or make whatever assumptions you want about me in the comments below. It's just, to me, it's a form of false advertisement, right? And if the whole thing about sexual preference is based on preference, then you shouldn't be wanting to force your fetishes or your orientations on other people, no matter who it is, right? Right, of course. That'd be like me, asking X, Y, and Z, well, would you date a straight, hetero, white male, right? And then if they say no, then launching to a rant how you hate hetero men, you hate white people, so on and so forth, right? Of course. So that is the trap. When someone asks that in your live stream, it's best to pretend like you didn't see it and move on, because they're wanting you to answer that way. And these social justice warriors, and to end this, HayDur Nation, they love to pretend with the social justice shit. It's the only way they can get at people. They suck at internet bans. They suck at insults. So the best way they can do it is try and play the social justice game, right? Where they find something, tweets, for example, in the past, and just like, oh, you're racist because you said naughty words. You racist. I don't know you, never met you, but I'm going to assume that you're racist. Right? And that's just how they roll. They're fucking unoriginal as fuck. And I hope they're probably going to leave Peets alone because I don't know. But then again, HayDur Nation is pretty predatory. So they'll probably, like, target Peets later on or eventually at some point. Because I can't imagine that these fucking losers and dipshits wouldn't leave him alone. Right? Because these people, for a group of people who complain about bullying and mistreating people and, oh, he said bad words and they're the biggest bullies, haters, and assholes on this platform, on Twitter and other places. They're the real dickheads. They're the real schoolyard bullies here, not us. But anyways, I'll end this video here. It's been 15 freaking minutes. Thanks for watching. Like, dislike, comment your thoughts below, and or subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for the support, and if you want to support this channel further, if you have the means to, there's links in the description down below. I do have a podcast on Subscribestar where I talk aimlessly and at length for about crap that I find interesting, that you might find interesting. So there's podcasts down there, additional content. I even post all my music links down there, which my music's pretty shitty. But there's extra content there if you are interested. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. It means so much. God bless. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And I will see you in the next video or podcast. Thanks again.